Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me the brand new Hyundai Kona full hybrid version. This is the version that I love the most. I mean, if I had to buy a Kona today, I will definitely go with a full hybrid. Why is that? I will explain you in this video. We will do the test drive and I will give you all the information about the car. If you are in Romania and Bucharest, check out Neo Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. So if you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, check them out, guys. I will leave the link in the description. Also, the car comes with 18-inch wheels, but I will give you more information. This is the key, what you can do with the key. I already show you in the presentation, in the review video. So if you want to find out interior, exterior, multimedia, space, all that stuff, check out that video, the full review video, because there it's all about those stuff. In this video we will test drive the car and I will give you my feedback. I will give you the consumption. We will go on the highway in the city and you will find out all the information about the car. So now guys, in Bucharest, in Romania, at Neo Motors, the price of the car of this version right here, because here you can buy only two versions, premium version and luxury version. This is the premium version. The price of the car that I have with me, and I think it's more than enough, all the functions that the car have, it's 31,900 euro, all the taxes included. But you have another option, luxury option, around 2,000 euro more, 33,700 euro is the price. And that car, that version, have also the panoramic glass roof, has half leather, half textile material, electric adjustable seats. This one have manual and more wireless charging and so all that stuff, and this one doesn't have, but it doesn't matter because it's already have a lot of stuff going on here. Now I want to give you some technical data and then we will start driving. As I said before, this is the full hybrid version. That means it comes with one petrol engine, 1.6 liter 4 cylinders in line, combined with one electric motor and a small battery. The electric motor and the thermal engine drive the front wheel of the car, so it's a front wheel drive system. It's combined with an automatic transmission, DCT 6-speed, and the power of the car, total power of the car, it's 141 horsepower, 265 newton meters. Top speed of the car 166 km per hour, 0 to 100 in 11.2 seconds. Battery capacity of the hybrid, it's a lithium-polymer battery, and the capacity it's 1.32 kilowatt hour. It's incredible. It's pretty big battery. I didn't expect to be that big. Also the electric motor power 44 horsepower, and the internal combustion engine 105 horsepower, plus the tank capacity 38 liters, turning circle 10.6 meter, independent McPherson suspension on the front end, multi-link independent suspension on the rear, ventilated brake disc on the front and normal brake disc on the rear, 18-inch rims. So those are the most important information about the car. Now let's drive the car, and as we go I will give you more information. Press the brake. This is the start engine button, and right now you start the system, but the engine is not working. It says ready like the electric version, because right now it's start only the electric part of the car, I should say, like that. I will reset the consumption so we will see what kind of consumption we can get, and we will drive the car. Also it has a super nice graphic right here if you go to hybrid system to show you what happened with the energy and with the battery. It comes also with 3 different driving modes. We will try actually 2: eco mode, sport mode and snow mode, where we give you better traction, and we will drive and I will give you some feedbacks. I love the fact that they move the shift by wire transmission. That stick we don't have anymore, that big stick, it's here. It's a shift by wire transmission and you can change from here the gears and the position, and it's much more easier. What I like the most is the fact that usually I saw a lot of cars that have it up here to change the gears, and it's much more inconvenient. You have to stretch a little bit more, but when it's down here, I think all the car manufacturers, they should use it here, or like Tesla or Mercedes have it here on the stalk, on those stalks. It's also very easy here, but down here it's also super easy. Anyway, let's drive, and let me show you also the reverse camera. When you go in reverse, you can see that the car comes with a reverse camera, no 360 degrees camera, no blind spot view monitoring when you turn the signals, but it's a very good resolution on the camera, and also you can change different views so you can see from different angles, so that's also pretty cool, and I like that. Anyway, let's drive it now. Just rotate it forward and you drive the car. I love the steering wheel. I have to say this is one of my favorite steering wheel. Not only the quality is good, but also the grip. You have such a nice grip on the down part. Love it. Really, a lot of great functions that the car come with. For example, even the seats are super comfy. Even though you have textile material seats, the comfort inside the car, it's super good. So you have those side supports that are so big and it holds you so nice. The grip is great, visibility outside is great. You can adjust from here, the mirror, super simple. Have big mirror up here, great visibility around the car. You have physical button for we will go on the highway. I will test also the autopilot and cruise control and all that stuff. And you have physical button, heated seat, heated steering wheel, physical button for climatic system, shortcuts for the screen. Everything, it's super nice array and a range in the car. You have some extra storage space here. I like so much the car. I think it's one of the best car in this class, definitely in the first 3 cars. If I have to buy one car in this class, I will definitely look out for this Hyundai Kona. It's a perfect car for the city, at least if you are living in a crowded city, you have a lot of traffic, a lot of stop and go. I think a full hybrid is the one for you, because a full hybrid gives you that advantage of driving in electric mode at low speeds, accelerate brakes. Even now you don't feel any vibration, any sound or discomfort, and also less pollution for the people around you, and this is a super advantage. And even when you start at low speeds, you drive in electric mode if the car have enough battery. So lovely car. It has plenty of power, even though 0 to 100 is not that fast. 0 to 50 it's more than enough fast. So you can start from first from the traffic stop sign. It's kind of raining today a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It's also pretty fine to drive. I like also the wipers, to be honest. They are pretty silent, so the quality of the wipers, I didn't test it until today, but today, because it's raining, I had to test it, and I have to tell you that they are super good. I really like the wipers. Good quality. Right now when we go downhill, the car will recuperate the energy back into the battery. So when I press the brake right now, it will refuel the battery. So this is the advantage of a full hybrid. The fact that when you have to brake or go downhill, you can recuperate some energy back into the battery that you can use it later. So that's the great part of full hybrid cars. And if you're not ready yet to go full electric, I think a full hybrid might be one of the best option for you. And if you don't have the chance to charge, you can charge at home every day. I think a full hybrid is great because you don't have to charge it. It's recharging itself while you're driving, and this is a great option for so many people. I should definitely say that all the people that live in a city, in a crowded city, they should definitely move on to a full hybrid or an electric car, because you save much more money on the gas, and you drive much more silent. It's much more easier to drive and stuff like that. Anyway, the pedals feel very smooth, very nice. So it feels very good quality. I wanna point out that, because I feel that and I don't want to forget. So the pedals on the car are great. Visibility wise, it's great. You have very good visibility around the windows. So from this point of view, don't have to worry. Also, I drive the car today for a few hours, and over the bumps, I have to tell you that it's lovely. It feels really good over the bumps, so you don't feel that stiffer suspension like you have in other cars. They build the car more through comfort, and the steering wheel, it's very assisted and very light and very easy to drive. I think for the woman and girls in general will be happy with this car because it's so easy to drive, and the steering wheel, it's very light and very easy to drive in small spaces. The visibility, it's great. Yeah, it's a great car for daily driving. It's not a sporty, it's not made for sportiness, it's made for daily use, comfort. And even over the bumps, you will see here there are huge holes right here on the ground. We will go slowly, but the fact that the seats are kind of nice, and it has kind of a foam down here, like a memory foam a little bit on the seats. They help also probably the suspension, but they feel quite good on the suspension, on the bumps, over the bumps. So I like it. Then the other thing is that the transition between electric mode and petrol mode, it's very smooth. Even though sometimes you hear when the engine is running, it's starting, you hear it, but you don't feel any extra vibrations or stuff like that. So in general, it's great. You see? And the engine, it's pretty silent. The sound insulation between the engine and the cabin, it's good. From outside inside, it's a good sound insulation. It's a well-built car for the price. I mean, for 32,000 euro, it's a very good car for what it offers. It's really good. And I should definitely say that this car feels like a premium car, you know? It feels like, of course, it's not a Mercedes E-Class, S-Class, stuff like that, but it is there. I mean, it's between medium and premium brands. It feels great. A lot of stuff feels great. For example, steering wheel, it's super premium. You can definitely install this kind of steering wheel on super premium cars. And the fact that you have much more space, physical button, the way they array everything, it's crazy good. I mean, I really love and enjoying being inside the car. Of course, there are stuff that going on, like plastic, like some materials that are not crazy premium, but they don't matter too much. I mean, you don't stay with your hands on the roof, or you touch all the time. The things that you touch all the times, they are definitely, you see, for example, here stuff material, and here it's kind of a plastic, but it didn't matter, you know. Of course, it was nice to be a little bit of softer material here, but it didn't matter until now. When I touch it, I just forget that here it's plastic. I didn't feel like the need to have my hands there, you know. Maybe sometimes you rest, but most of the time I rest with my hands like that and not with this one here. So yeah, it doesn't matter too much, at least for me. In general, it's a nice car. What I recommend you is to go and test it, go and see the car, see if you like it, because only when you test drive it and see it, then you will understand what I mean. But from my point of view, now with this new update, with this new Kona that looks totally different, I think the car is much more beautiful right now. I really can say that I like the exterior this time. Even on the previous model, I didn't like it too much. I wasn't a fan of that previous model, but this time I have to say that I kind of like the way it looks, the car. And it not only that drives fine, but also it's much more beautiful. And you have full LED lights around the car, so another great plus of the car. Now let's change the driving mode. Let's go in sport mode. Now when you change the sport mode, the car responds much faster to the acceleration. It's much more sensitive, and you can reach the speed much faster. The engine will stay in a higher RPM, and the electric motor will give you the power in the same time, and you will have a much better traction. And it feels immediately when you press the acceleration, you immediately feel that it's much more responsive and faster. But now I will test it a little bit later. Now I want to show you something. Let me show you the cruise control. From here, from the steering wheel, you set it up very simple like that. And the car comes with all that safety features: emergency brake, blind spot technology, lane assist, and also this highway lane assist, adaptive cruise control. So the car will actually hold the speed, accelerate and brake depending on what the car in front will do, if it is the car in front. And you just set the speed and the car will stay between the lanes. And I noticed that Hyundai did a great job with those systems. They are really good. I think you can really trust them because they are pretty good. And you will see right now, yeah, let me pass this car. And you have also enough power, even in eco mode. 141 horsepower is more than enough to cross pass other cars in super easy. You see that? I have more than enough. And then again here we can activate again the cruise control. You can activate to 120 and then the car, it stays between the lanes. At 120 km per hour you have around almost 3000 RPMs. Always have your hand on the steering wheel for the safety, but right now the car is doing the job itself. And the autopilot from Hyundai in the last year, it's super good. I mean, it's super useful. 120 km per hour. You can see now the RPMs are falling down. It's changing the gears, so they are around 2200 RPM. I think right now it's changing the gear in 6th gear. And if we go even faster, like 130, then you have 2500 RPM. So depending in which gear it is, but it should be in the 6th. 2500 RPM at 130 km per hour. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So also in terms of consumption, it's pretty good. Anyway, now we will go out here. So it's the system, the way they combine this hybrid system with the thermal engine. I think it's lovely. They did a great job. Right now the good part is that when we go downhill, we recuperate all that energy back into the battery. This is the big plus for hybrid systems. When you have a hybrid system, when you go downhill, when you brake, when you do that stuff, you recuperate all that energy that you lose when you accelerate. And this is great because that allows you, when you go in the city, to drive super economical and smooth. Even those curves hold me so well. I didn't move any centimeter from my seat because you have these lovely side supports in curves. So pleasant to be here. The climatic system, it's on, by the way, on 22 degrees. And the great part is that the climatic system have the driver only mode. That means only the driver, only this area of climatic system will work. So this is super economical. And we charge a little bit the battery. You see right now we have half. So the car knows when to charge the battery and when to leave it like that. 5.7 liter consumption until now, and we drive on the highway, some high speeds, also in the city. I try to always take the same roads, same trips, so you can see, you can make a comparison with other cars model that I drive before, and in this way you can see better which one have better consumption. Right now the car, yeah, let's go in sport mode. Where is it? Right here. So easy to change the driving mode. Everything is so easy to change here. And right now you will see when we will accelerate. Also, it's pretty fun to drive. I like how smooth is the steering wheel. It's so smooth and easy. Yeah, you hear that? Smooth, but pretty powerful. I should say it's pretty powerful for daily driving. For normal driving, it's more than enough. It should stay at higher RPM in sport mode. So if we go like right now and try to drive like 130 km/h, so we will see what kind of numbers we can get. So you see, like we have 130 km/h and we have like 3000 RPM. Yeah, it stayed kind of the same there, 3000, maybe almost 100. And the car, it stays super well also on the road, on the highway at high speeds. I feel like I can trust the car. I think 130 is the hot spot. More than that will be higher consumption, plus some extra noise from outside. You hear a little bit of wind noise, but nothing serious. I mean, it's just little noise from outside, so the sound insulation is good. And also I feel like I have more power also, even if I drive like 120, 30, you have plenty of power to accelerate. You can go out here. Gorgeous visibility, position of driving, super nice built car. I will definitely put this Kona in the top 3 cars in this class. Right now we brake and we recuperate energy. I will definitely, if I have to buy a Kona, I tell you in the beginning, I will definitely go with this full hybrid version. I think full hybrids, if you're not ready for an electric car, they are the best way to go if you don't have the chance to charge it every day at home. Mild hybrid, they are just, yeah, mild hybrid, but full hybrid is much more useful because you really have a battery that you can recharge, and you have an electric motor that can help you driving only in electric way, and you can save much more energy. Let's go back to eco mode. Right now in eco mode, everything, it's much more smooth. We drive only in electric mode right now. You see that? Right now we drive in electric mode. It's like you're having an electric car. So if you drive smoothly, you press the acceleration gently like that, you drive only in electric mode, the car have enough battery to push you and to give you the traction through the electric way. And I like it. I'm really enjoying it. I will do, after this test drive it's finished, I will do also a test drive, a fuel consumption test drive. If you want to see the fuel consumption only in eco mode, driving normal, if you want to see that, check out on the channel. Probably it's there. If it's not there, it will come soon, but that would be really interesting to see. We will see if we can beat the estimated consumption WLTP. It's 4.7 liter, and we will see there if we can beat that. I will try my best to beat it, so we will see if I can do it. But the car have also winter tires, so in terms of consumption with winter tires, it's will be a little bit higher. Here this road, it's kind of bumpy. It has a lot of imperfections and holes, and it feels quite good over the bumps. I feel like the car, it's more than fine. I will give it a rating to the suspension from 1 to 10. I will say 8. It's pretty good. Visibility 10 from 10. Lovely. I love the position of driving, the seats and the steering wheel, also 10 from 10. And the screens are fine. You have good visibility in the screens as well. So nothing to complain around here. 5.9 liter consumption. The way we drive, And the great part is that I will show you when we reach the destination. Also the consumption from when they fuel the tank and the car. It's like around 300 kilometers or something like that. Anyway, the car, guys, by the way, it's a brand new car. It has like 300 kilometers in total, so it's a brand new car. So usually when it is a brand new car, the consumption it's half liter bigger, but after 5,000 kilometers, after 10,000 kilometers, the consumption it's going a little bit lower. So that's something to keep in mind. That's really important to point out. Now we drive a little bit in the city also, so but yeah, it's so easy to drive. Transition, it's easy. Everything felt nice. Even those buttons here for the windows feel great. Sound insulation, it's also fine. You barely hear noise from outside. See, over those potholes, it's super comfy. Imperfections, small imperfections, it's super smooth. Like here, it's crazy smooth. Really love the way it feels. When we go uphill, both electric motor and the petrol engine give you the power, and you go up without any problem. It feels light, the car, it's pretty light. Even though you have the battery, the electric motor and all that parts extra, it still feels pretty light. And right now we recuperate energy, and it's so silent. In this kind of condition, like stop and go, it's gorgeous to have this type of car. I mean, a full hybrid, you see, and it's just stop and go, and everything you do, you drive only in electric mode, so you don't lose energy. So the consumption, it's 5.7 liter. You see down there until now, gorgeous consumption. And if we look right now, let me change it to show you. Right now, 238 kilometers, yeah, 5.5 liters. So from when they refuel the car, since they refuel the car, the consumption was 5.5 liter. I think this will be the consumption, the real life consumption in all kind of conditions, 5.5 liter. I think it's a great consumption, and this is a new car. Probably the consumption will go down to 5 liters. Super good consumption for a full hybrid. What do you need more? And just refuel. It's great. It's nothing extra. You don't have to tank it with electricity, pay extra or stuff like that. It's not a plug-in hybrid, it's just a hybrid. It's just, you just put the gas and you have these kind of consumptions. It's nothing extra there. So yeah, this is, from my point of view, it's just perfect. Now guys, I will just actually park the car here so you can see the reverse camera. It's so easy to park, man. The steering wheel, it's so assisted and it's so light, and I like it so much. Look how light it is, and you just press the parking and you're good to go. And the consumption was 5.7 liters. Check it out. Yeah, I think it's nice. That was the trip. I was waiting for this trip for such a while, because from my point of view, Hyundai Kona, you take it electric or you take it a full hybrid. From my point of view, I think it's the best way to go. So Anyway, great car, great build, good price. From my point of view, you will be happy with the car. But if you want to see it, if you want to buy it, if you want to test drive it, if you are around Bucharest in Romania, check out Neo Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. Check them out, they are very nice. If you have question, you can ask them because they will help you with everything. Super nice people. Also, even if you're not here, if you're in another country, go to your dealer, check out the car, see if you like it, because you might be surprised. From my point of view, it should be one of the best in class. That was the video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the full review with the same Hyundai Kona. I have it on the channel for a while. Check it out, it's there. Also check out the consumption test, that will be really interesting for you as well, with the same car. And thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. I hope I see you soon in the next one, and stay safe guys. If you have questions, ask me down below, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.